had to have like a come to Jesus moment with myself about that. I don't know how to function anymore. I'm probably the only person that gets excited to organize their fridge and freezer. We have a cheese drawer because necessities. It makes me feel official. Good morning, guys, and happy Monday. Do you like Mondays or do you not like Mondays? You don't like Mondays? On today's agenda, I should have a package arriving today. That's kind of exciting. I'm gonna check on it. Arriving today by 10 p.m. I hope it comes earlier than that. But we have a package arriving today that I, of course, want to like, oh, it's only 3 stops away. Okay, so it's gonna be here soon. So we're gonna set that up today. I'm really excited. I need to go grocery shopping. I was gonna go yesterday, but we went to Griffin's parents' house for dinner. So I didn't have time yesterday, so we need to go grocery shopping today. Because I'm trying to get into a better routine on like household chores and stuff. I usually just do them when they need done, but that's usually near the end of like, hey, this needs to be done. But I want to get in a better habit of being proactive with it, because when I wait till it needs to be done, it starts stressing me out, and I've realized that. Same thing with grocery shopping, but we've always been bad at that. We should be going once a week, but yeah, we go maybe once a month, and then it's really stressful because we're out of so many things for so long, and then we start buying fast food, and then our grocery bill is a lot higher. Like, I don't know, I just want to get better at it. So at the beginning of this month, I kind of wrote out things that I wanted to change and have like my monthly goals and all that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to do grocery shopping like every Sunday, which it was on my plan, but Griffin called me while I was at the dog park with Frey and was like, we're going to my mom's house for dinner, so it wasn't my fault. But grocery shopping on Sundays and doing the sheets and stuff like that for the bed, like the sheets and the blankets, cleaning those. And then we do laundry on like Tuesdays or Thursdays or both, or like, I don't know, those kinds of days, because those are probably gonna be my editing days. But I don't know, because sometimes when I go grocery shopping once a week, I'm like, we don't need that much, but that's the point. Like, it would be better to go once a week and only grab a few things than having to go once a month and spending like $300. I'm just trying to make good habits, okay? It's also coming down to the end of the year for like work, so like budgets need to be made and evaluated from this past year. I've been working on a lot of projects to wrap up like the event season that I have to present and blah blah blah. So there's so much going on in my work life right now, because we're wrapping everything up in the corporate world. And one thing that I've noticed from that, I talked with like other store managers about what's been going on, and we were kind of like, since this was our first year doing events, we were very reactive instead of like proactive with a lot of things, and not necessarily in bad ways. It was just like we didn't know what to expect. So when we'd get to an event and be like, oh, we need this, or oh, let's bring this next time, instead of like planning ahead. And I felt like my life has been like that these past couple months, where I've been very reactive instead of proactive, where I'm like, dang, we don't have anything in the fridge, I guess let's go grocery shopping, instead of like just going before we run out of things, because then that starts the snowball effect of going to fast food for breakfast and stuff like that, because we don't have eggs. And if I just am proactive about it, when I get down to my last 4 eggs, like go buy it, so we never run out, because that keeps us on our healthy habits of not eating fast food. I don't know, I had to have like a come to Jesus moment with myself about that. So if you've been living your life like that, or you needed a little pep talk in that way, or maybe that made you open your eyes and like, oh, I'm doing that too, don't be reactive, be proactive. I like that. And then another thing that's not really on the agenda, but I kind of want to do, is go get my nails done today. I've been saying I want to get my nails done forever, and I feel like I might have time today, but I don't know. I just need to be efficient with my time. There's a lot of things that I need to do. Probably after I go grocery shopping, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna need to like reorganize the fridge and freezer, because that has been a mess. Like, you guys probably don't think this is unorganized, but to me it's unorganized. Like, I have a place for everything, and cookies do not belong on the top shelf, and neither does pizza. It's just a lot, and I forgot I had cookies because they were back there in the back, which is where I don't normally put them, and to me it's stressing me out. So I need to be proactive and do something about it. So I should do that today after I get groceries, before I put them away. And the same thing with the freezer. And this section is empty because I've been using it for Freya's slow feeders. That's why that's empty, but like, ugh, I need to do something with this. So we'll do that after grocery shopping. There's one thing that I've been dying to do, but I promised myself I wouldn't do it until I was vlogging, and it's a necessity to begin this day, so we have to do that first. First of all, I did not go into Target just for a coffee. I had to go to pick up a prescription, and I had to wait like 15 minutes. So I of course got a coffee while I was waiting. And I'm really excited to try this one, mainly because I've heard so many mixed reviews. People either love it or they hate it. But this is an iced sugar cookie latte, and I got it with almond milk. I've heard some people say that it literally just tastes like butter water, and then there's some people that say this is like the best drink that Starbucks ever has. So I needed to try it. And I was honestly scared because I know that some stores are running out of like the sugar cookie stuff already, so I was nervous that they wouldn't have it here, but they did. So I at least get to try it once if I never get to again. I don't want to be disappointed, like I want to like it, so, okay. It's really good. I don't think it tastes like a sugar cookie though. I don't know what I'm tasting. It's just like a vanilla, small hint of caramel kind of coffee. I don't know, but it is really good. I feel like I never know what to expect or what to think because I always have way different expectations in my head of what every drink from Starbucks will taste like. So I'm either like really disappointed or it's just like completely off. So I had a completely different like flavor profile for that, at least what I was expecting. But it is really good. It just doesn't taste like a sugar cookie to me. I don't know. Honestly, I'd give it like a good 4 out of 5. Like the only reason why I'm not giving it a 5 out of 5 is because it doesn't like wow me, but it's a good drink.
I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that.
It has been so long since I've gotten my nails done that I kind of feel like I don't know how to function anymore. But here's what they look like. They probably look black to you, but they're like a plummy purple, and I've already fucked them up because I'm an idiot. I literally sat under the light because I always get regular polish because I'm a broke bitch and I'm not gonna pay for gel. It's an extra like $11 and I just refuse. Every time I refuse. I've been getting my nails done since high school and I always do regular polish. They're always like, it doesn't last as long, it's gonna come off, and I've never had issues with regular polish. Like my regular polish will last me like 3-4 weeks. It doesn't go anywhere. It just takes forever to dry. I waited underneath that light and fan and stuff for 20 minutes and then I had to pee, so I went to the bathroom and I was really careful, but when I went to go get the soap I was like pressing the dispenser so my nail got caught like under the thing and it kind of stamped it. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little indent from the soap thing and I was so mad. And then when I was washing my hands, my nails like scraped along my ring on the inside, so there's tiny little whatever. I fucked them up, but they're very small and nobody can see them except for me and I don't care. But I do feel like a bad bitch again and I'm very happy. Next up, we can go grocery shopping since that's like my one real priority of the day. I definitely got to get that done.
You'd always be mine. Oh, yeah. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Now, no, it's no more. I got so high.
Time for a haul so I can show you everything that we got at the grocery store. But before I even do that, I want to say that today is like the first time that I have ever gone grocery shopping, at least like recently, that I only got what was on the list. And I'm very proud of myself. I just want to make that known. So starting off, the best creamer I've ever had, which is the Cinnabon Classic Cinnamon Roll International Delight Creamer. Put this in literally any coffee and it's amazing, but it pairs perfectly with the Walmart branded like Great Value Caramel Cappuccino K-Cups. Best coffee combo. Needed some more apple juice for myself, orange juice for Griffin. We ran out of olive oil, so I got this big guy because we go through it a lot. Needed more eggs, and the best bread in the whole wide world is the Sara Lee Artisano bakery bread. Honestly, Griffin's grandpa put us onto this bread. I got some different soups because one of the many reasons why I love fall is because it's like soup and chili season. So I got some tomato soup, chicken with rice, chicken noodle, and chicken and stars because I'm a child. I got more of my daily vitamins and I do the Ollie, the Perfect Women's multivitamin. I say this every time. I don't know if they really do anything, but I take them. Hopefully they're good and do something for me. Griffin has been craving ramen noodles. I don't know why, so I got a 12 pack. And I've been craving my Southwest chicken salad recipe, so I got some lettuce and some cilantro. And my recipe calls for arugula. They didn't have any, so I just got the spring mix, which I've used before in the past and it really doesn't change the flavor profile, but arugula is better. And on the non-exciting part, I had to get more toilet paper and paper towels. And then I'm gonna finish it off with probably the most exciting thing because you guys have been very concerned about Kitty, which I appreciate and I love, but her food was back. I was nearby PetSmart because I was at Walmart. So when I finished, I went over there just to see, because the last 2 times I've been, they've been out of Kitty's prescription food, but they had it this time. So I got like this big pack of like 24 cans. So I'm happy about that. Kitty will be very happy about that. And that is everything that we got at Walmart. Our bill was like 80 bucks, which is great because when Griffin and I split groceries, it's like $40, and we budget, because we made a new budget this month, like $200 a month for groceries because that's what we've kind of been spending. But we're gonna try to reel that in, especially because we're doing HelloFresh, so like that's unnecessary. And to make today even better, we're gonna put all this away, but that means I get to organize the fridge and I'm so excited. I'm probably the only person that gets excited to organize their fridge and freezer, but I'm excited. Griffin doesn't believe that there's a method to like fridge organization, so comment down below if you like organize your fridge, or is there a science to it? Like, do you put dairy on the top? Like, do you have a place for everything, or do you literally just throw it in there because Griffin is just like a throw it in there kind of person. And I lose track of things if I can't see it or if it's not where it's supposed to be in my head. I know I gave you an overview before, but here's one last look at our unorganized fridge that drives me personally insane. And I know it's not crazy. It just drives me insane because this is gonna look so good when I'm done and organized. And we're gonna have so much room because this happens every time. I go to like organize the fridge and then Griffin's like, did you throw away all our food? I'm like, no, I just condensed and like made it organized. This is what happens when you're organized. You have more room for things. And the same thing with the freezer. I didn't buy any freezer goods, but while I'm at it, I'm just gonna organize the freezer as well. So let's get to it.
I really thought we had it covered. Was gonna patch up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh na na na. Always knew that you were stubborn, but didn't know it'd be so hard to figure out who you really are. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know that now, no, it's no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know that now, no, it's no more.
Guys, I'm so happy. Look at this beautiful fridge. Am I the only one that gets excited about organized fridges? Oh, sorry, I'm still zoomed in. And when I tell you about organization, maybe nobody else does this, but for me, I usually use one drawer for meat, which we don't really have any. One drawer for like veggies, for salad stuff. This doesn't fit in there, so it's right on top. We have Freya's stuff that goes on her food. HelloFresh's. We have big drinks or big like sauces, condiments kind of stuff that doesn't fit here or here. And then on this side is like dips or salsas or whatever we're kind of like grabbing and going kind of food. Also cookies, because that's not normally here. We have a cheese drawer because necessities. And then always on the top here is like breakfast foods, dairy, breads, that kind of stuff, eggs, all on the top. And then we have butters, all of our sauces, condiments, jars, drinks, Mark Mix, energy drinks, and whipped cream. But it looks gorgeous. Oh, I love it. Makes me so happy. And then the same thing with the freezer. I was able to make room so I can still put her slow feeders down here to freeze. I tried to organize like meat and stuff. So we have our meats, personal meat. This is like HelloFresh meats here. Burgers, frozen meals, bagged stuff back there. And then I didn't have anywhere to put these and I forgot that they're like literally sticky mats. I don't know if they'll freeze to the wall though, not come off later. I don't know, we'll find out, but I stuck them there. And then in the door we have smoothie stuff, our reusable little ice cubes, and then smaller Kongs because they'll fit here. I have another one that I need to make. It's dirty, so it'll go there later. Ice cubes, lunchbox, like, oh, it looks great. I'm very content. But I did just get a call from my boss who wants me to basically make a social media image real quick for another store's Instagram because I kind of help out with like the district as a whole, not just Columbus, which is kind of cool and makes me feel official. But one of our stores is closing for like 2 weeks to do remodels and stuff. So he basically wants a graphic to tell everybody that. So I'm gonna make that really quick because it usually doesn't take me that long. And then actually my package that I was talking about earlier arrived. I hate that it's like golden hour right now and it's 4:30. Oh, I hate it. But my package did come in, so I have it right back there and I want to unbox it and set that stuff up. So I'm gonna make this really quickly and then I'll be back and we'll be able to unbox that. So I thought I was gonna be able to do that very quickly, but I was not. And it's also much later than when I originally filmed this video. I was able to get the box unboxed and built up. I unfortunately just didn't vlog it, but that's okay. You guys at least get to see the end result, which I think is pretty great. Inside the box that was sitting here was a brand new little credenza thing for Kitty's litter box. You can't really see a lot of dimension in it because it's dark outside, even though it's like 3 p.m. But we got some lines on the doors. You got handles up here. These doors open up. Sorry, you're gonna look at a litter box. So you can see the litter box, and then there's like this entryway here, little kitty door that's shaped like a kitty. There's one on each side, and then it came with this panel. This is like not attached because this panel was supposed to go like in these grooves so you could have a divider. I tried it, but the thing is, I got this one because it's longer in hopes that Freya wouldn't stick her head in it. But if I use the divider, it put the litter box like right at the door so Freya could easily access it, which is not what I wanted. So I just used it to block off the door from the other side so Freya also couldn't get in on that side. So there's no divider on the inside. The divider works. If Freya wasn't such a butthole, I would use it because it's great. So far, I've been liking it. And I know some of you guys are probably gonna ask what happened with the pellet one, because we were trying out a pellet litter box, and I'm honestly just doing my own at-home test. I prefer the pellet because now there's not litter everywhere, because as soon as I switch back, there's already litter everywhere, back in the carpets, back inside here. It's impossible to vacuum up, which is why I wanted to switch to the pellet. And Kitty was using it. She used it just fine. Like, she'd pee, she'd poop in it, it'd be great. However, the problem is you can't really cover up poop with the pellets. It's not supposed to. It's supposed to sit on the top so you can just like scoop it out easier, right? But that also makes it easier for this one to get it, even in this long one. But in the beginning, I honestly wasn't sure if that's what it was or if Kitty was like dragging it out with her. So that's why I was doing a case study of putting this one back in here to figure out who was getting it, who was getting the poop out, because every day there'd just be like poop sitting on the floor here in the carpet. I'm like, who's getting it out? Is it Kitty? Is it Freya? Is it because it's not being covered up? Is it the pellet? Is it the regular litter box? Like, whatever. So I've been trying to figure it out because I can never catch it in the act. I just walk in here and it's here, and because it hasn't happened since I switched to the litter box. But again, I don't know which variable it is. So there's your litter box fiasco update that nobody asked for. I'm sorry that this was like a long time ago, but since I filmed it and I know that you guys would want to watch it, this is the earliest that I could edit it and basically get it up. So I'm just throwing it in with Vlogmas, even though this was way before Vlogmas. But I hope it was still enjoyable. But I love you guys so much, more than you'll ever know, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, Missy's a sleepy baby. Bye.